Zakopane is one of the most beautiful, or perhaps the most beautiful city in Poland. In this video, I'm gonna talk about how to spend 3 good days in Zakopane, exploring the tourist spots and how to access them in an easier and efficient way. Also, I'll be focusing on a budget trip of 3 days, so if that sounds something for you, stay for a while. First thing first, you're gonna have to hit at the Kraków Airport. From the airport, you have to come to the Kraków Central to get access to the bus or train you want to take to Zakopane. Right outside at the airport, you have access to train and Flixbus that will bring you to Kraków Central. And here you will get buses and trains that will take you to Zakopane. From my research, I have found that trains are a little bit expensive than buses, and among the buses, Flixbus is one of the cheapest options. It takes about 2.5 hours to reach Zakopane from Kraków, and on the way to Zakopane, you will explore and experience a lot of scenic view, the mountains, the localities beside the road. It kind of feels like a way to heaven. Now, there are a lot of Airbnbs and hotel resorts available in Zakopane. If you go through a while, you can manage a place to stay according to your budget. But booking prior to your arrival is always a recommendation. Try to arrive in Poland as early of the day as possible so that you can use the first day to explore at least one of the tourist places, like I did. I arrived to Zakopane around 12:30 and then took rest for a couple of hours and left to explore a little bit of the beautiful city. It is recommended to carry some cash while you visit to Zakopane because not everywhere you can use your card to pay for everything. So yeah, either some euro or probably some zloty will help. On your first day, I would suggest to hit Gubałówka. This tourist attraction is very close to the city and you can cover the whole place in around a couple of hours. There is not much activities over there. It's just sitting on the chairs, grab a cup of coffee and enjoy the view of the Tatra Mountain in front of you. Now there are 2 ways to reach up to the Gubałówka Mountains. The first thing is to hit at the Gubałówka ground station. From there are lots of mini trains available that will take you to the top. It costs about 23 zloty one way and 29 both ways. Either you are taking the trip to the top or down, it's the same price. The another way is to take the buses that goes from the city. Here is one thing to note, that the bus will directly take you to the top of the mountain, so you don't need to put any extra money for the trains. And they cost you around 10 zloty. On top of the Gubałówka, you will get a lot of souvenir shops and also quite a few restaurants and coffee shops. You can have an amazing evening here, and that's how the day 1 finishes. For the second day, we target Morskie Oko, and it is suggested to get up very early in the morning. From Zakopane Central Station, you will see the minibus that will take you to Morskie Oko. The current price for each person is 15 zloty. Within 25 minutes, the bus will take you to the gates of Tatra National Park, and there you pay an entry fee of 11 zloty for each person. And right from the gate, you start your hiking to the destination of Morskie Oko. It takes a solid 3 hours to reach Morskie Oko, although it is stated that it takes about 2 hours, but of course you will have to take some break, and there are some breathtaking views on the way that will make you definitely stop for a while. Now, while doing this long trek, you will have some shortcut on the road that will save you about 20 to 25 minutes of time. But of course, taking the shortcut is a bit tough, although it's fun. The regular hiking way is not that difficult or stiff, it's just normal roads. Before, there used to be some horse carriage that used to take people almost all the way to the destination, but we didn't see any of the horse carriage. Perhaps they stopped. Anyways, even if you take the horse carriage, you still have to take a long walk to the destination. And once you reach to the Morskie Oko Lake, it is worth every step of that hiking. That lake is so beautiful. The clean water surrounded by the high mountains and waterfalls. It is truly a heavenly feeling over there. Now, most people are already so much tired from the hike to Morskie Oko, but if you still have some energy left, I would suggest you to take another hike. But just to let you know, there is a restaurant right beside the lake. You can take rest for an hour, use the toilet if you need to, and then there is another lake beside the Morskie Oko, but the thing is, it is on top of another mountain. And it takes about 1.5 hours to get there. The another lake is called Czarny Staw. Well, I cannot really pronounce it perfectly, but the lake is perfect from every single perspective. The words cannot describe how beautiful is that lake and what kind of scenic view you get over there. Now, of course, it's gonna be more tiresome journey, but it is still worth it. From there, you can also do another hiking to Huisui, which is the apex of Tatra Mountain, but it's gonna take about another 5 hours. So if you have plans to get back on the same day, or you are not a person who do the trekking regularly, it is not recommended to take the trek. And that's how our second day finishes. You are gonna be very tired from the trek to Morskie Oko and beyond. So it is recommended to give your body a pure rest. For the third and last day, it is recommended to visit another tourist spot that is called Kasprowy Wierch. Now, at this place you have the cable car that takes you to the top of the mountain, which is another experience to take. Until 8 o'clock they cost a little bit cheap, and after that time they cost a lot more. Although it is expensive all the time, but when you take the cable car, it is gonna feel like you paid for what the journey has deserved. The cable car takes you about 1974 meters up to the mountains. It is basically at the top and also at the border of Poland and Slovakia. Once you get up to the top, from there you will see people taking different kind of treks to different destinations. But I didn't have any more energy left from the trek to Morskie Oko, so I just decided to sit at the top of the mountains and enjoy the view. One thing to note that it is very cold at the top. Perhaps even during the summer, you are gonna see ice over there. And if you thought that you will take the cable car only to the top and walk all the way down, it is a big mistake. It is a big mistake because I did it and I had to pay an enormous amount of money to get back down, because it's not quite possible to walk that long back to back 2 days. So I would say purchase a return ticket together and it's gonna be a lot cheaper for you. It's not going to take much longer over here. I would say 2 hours is quite enough for Kasprowy Wierch, and you can get back to your home destination at the same day if you plan to visit Kasprowy Wierch at the early morning like I did. That way, you also get saved from the crowd and utilize the day at multiple places. Thanks for your time. See you in the next one. And if you have any question about Zakopane, Morskie Oko, or any other destination over there, just leave a comment below. I will try to respond according to my knowledge. Thank you for watching.